Drake was unapologetic after Common confronted him for being with his girl. In fact, he moved on to Chris Brown's woman, something no one was expecting. This was as shocking as when Papoose showed hardcore evidence of his wife cozying up with another rapper who got punched. However, this was in no way close to the consequences rappers like Tupac and Notorious Big faced after messing with another man's wife. Here's a handful of rappers who slept with other rappers' wives, beginning with the iconic Tupac Shakur and the Notorious Big. The Tupac versus Notorious Big feud remains the biggest rivalry in rap history.
You ready? Yeah. Ready for that raw dog?
And is still discussed today. Interestingly, both rappers started as friends, but a shocking incident that occurred on November 30th, 1994 completely redefined their relationship. On that fateful day, Tupac was ambushed and shot multiple times while trying to meet up with Notorious Big at Times Square's Quad Recording Studios. Although Pac miraculously survived the attack, he was made to believe that Biggie might have had something to do with the attack. Biggie further incriminated himself when he released the track Who Shot Ya months later, which many believed was aimed at Tupac. This sparked a heated war of words between both rappers that got even messier when Pac claimed he slept with Biggie's wife, Faith Evans, in the song Hit 'Em Up. The song begins with Tupac rapping, "I ain't got no friends. That's why I f***ed you fat mother." Further into the song, Pac gets more personal and direct as he raps, "You claim to be a player, but I f***ed your wife. We bust on bad boys for life." With those few words, Tupac took his feud with Biggie to a whole new level that saw both rappers eventually lose their lives in equally violent scenarios. Tupac was the first to bite the dust after he was ambushed in a drive-by shooting on September 7th, 1996. About 6 months later, Biggie was killed in a drive-by shooting in LA that happened on March 9th, 1997. Biggie's death was said to be in retaliation for the fatal shooting that claimed Tupac's life. Despite the deaths of both rap legends, much of the controversy surrounding their lives have remained huge talking points in the years that have followed. One such controversy is Tupac's claims that he slept with Biggie's wife, Faith Evans. Over the years, Faith has been confronted with those shocking claims, and she has repeatedly called Tupac a liar. During a 2005 cover story interview with Vibe, Faith clarified the whole controversy with Tupac, revealing that she only met up with the rapper for a 1995 recording session and nothing else. She said, "I didn't even know that Tupac was on death row. I was used. I'm not perfect. I didn't think it out. When I got to the studio, it just didn't feel right. I said, let me just do this song and get the hell out of here." The lied on me. The result of that recording session was Faith singing the hook of Tupac's song, "Wonder Why They Call You." Apart from the fact that featuring Faith on a song with such a title almost seems like a subtle diss to Biggie, Tupac further rubs it in by withholding the payment for the job. According to Faith, she was owed $25,000 from the recording session, and when she went to Tupac's hotel room to collect what she was owed, the Changes rapper requested oral sex. Faith discussed this encounter in her 2008 autobiography, Keep the Faith, a memoir, and shared more during a 2014 interview with Vlad TV. When she was asked to recount how the rap legend commented, Faith responded,
"In a very surprising and offensive way, for sure. But I mean, by that time, I think it was, it was pretty clear to me that was all kind of, it seemed to me that was kind of like a plan."
She further admitted to being naive while being money-oriented.
Kind of allowed myself to be played and allow myself to get into this situation because this is totally not how I operate. That ain't how I do business, and that was never even up for discussion. My whole point for being in LA was and not going on that Bad Boy tour, was to be out there making my money.
That decision has been scrutinized over the years because at the time she went for that recording session, Biggie and Tupac were locked in a very public feud. While Faith insists that nothing happened with Tupac and that she was tricked into making that record with the rap legend, not many people agree with her. In fact, California-born rapper Spice One set the internet on fire back in 2022 when he sensationally claimed Faith and Tupac were buddies, even while the singer was married to Biggie. These claims were made during Spice One's interview with The Art of Dialogue, in which he dissected the nature of Faith's relationship with Pac. Spice One said,
"But a lot of you got one bitch that that don't give a who you with, and you don't give a who she with. From infinity until beyond, y'all. Period." And that was Pac and Faith.
From the he said and she said uncertainty that has dominated Faith's alleged affair with Tupac, we move to another controversy that has never been disputed by the parties involved. Jay-Z got Nas' baby mama pregnant. Tupac versus Biggie may have dominated the 90s, but following the deaths of both rap legends, the early 2000s saw the emergence of another beef between two rising stars, Jay-Z and Nas, which ultimately threatened the peace of the rap scene. This particular rap beef was well received by both fan bases and neutrals, as it produced a stream of classics in the early 2000s, including Jay-Z's Takeover and Nas's Ether. However, things took a messy turn when Jay-Z released the 2002 track Super Ugly, where he detailed his affair with Nas's baby mama, Carmen Bryant. In the track, Hov takes the gloves off and hits Nas with multiple below-the-belt jabs. In the third verse, Jay-Z raps, "Me and the boy AI got more in common than just ballin' and rhyming. Get it? More in Carmen." Jay-Z then goes on to deliver a death blow when he raps about sleeping with Carmen in Nas's Bentley. He said, "I came in your Bentley back seat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat. Here, the gloves is off, the love is done. It's whatever, whenever, however, one. And since you infatuated with saying that gay she was kissing my when you was kissing that." The song exploded what was already a volatile situation between both rappers, and things even got more interesting when Carmen Bryant confirmed the affair with Jay-Z in her 2006 autobiography, It's No Secret, From Nas to Jay-Z, From Seduction to Scandal, a hip-hop Helen of Troy tells all. In the book, Bryant revealed shocking details about her affair with Jay-Z and alleged that she got pregnant by the Brooklyn rapper but suffered a miscarriage. She also confirmed that she cheated on Nas with NBA star Allen Iverson. When asked about why she cheated during a 2007 interview with All Hip Hop, Bryant said, "I was lonely. Nas was off doing promotional tours and doing shows, and I was used to us being together 24/7, and then all of a sudden it stopped. That was a huge blow and it hurt. Bumping into Allen Iverson and into Jay-Z, I don't want to say that I used them, but they did help fill a void." Over the years, Bryant has also been very vocal about how she shared a very great friendship with Jay-Z before they eventually became lovers. However, she put an end to that friendship after Jay-Z released the song Super Ugly, specifically because he mentioned her daughter in the song. Following Jay-Z's recent legal troubles, Bryant found herself in the spotlight when she allegedly threw shade at the embattled rapper. The last few months have seen Jay-Z come under intense scrutiny after it was alleged that he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside P. Diddy many years ago. As if Jay-Z didn't have enough to worry about already, the self-described Helen of Troy launched an attack on Hov when she wrote a couple of cryptic messages on her Instagram on December 12, 2024. One of them read, "These days people don't defend what is right, they defend who they like, and that's why we call you groupie." The other post featured a picture that highlighted Jay-Z's verse in Kanye West's Monster, in which he describes himself as a sexual abuser. In the song, Jay-Z spits, "Kill a block, I murder the avenues, I and pillage your village, women and children." While Bryant didn't mention any names, the message was clear, and it only proved that she hasn't forgiven Hov for ratting her out in such a disrespectful manner. Next up, we have a messy affair that ended one of the most iconic marriages that showcased black love in the rap world. And nearly a year after the affair became public, things kept getting messier. Easy the Block Captain's affair with Remy Ma. Remy Ma and Papoose began their love journey in 2004 and immediately captured the hearts of fans with their palpable chemistry and bond. Their love would, however, deepen when Remy Ma was sentenced to 6 years in prison in 2008 for assault with a weapon. Rather than let her incarceration drive a wedge in their relationship, Papoose took it upon himself to preserve the love they shared, and their over-the-phone wedding that same year solidified their status as one of the most iconic black couples in the rap industry. Sadly, cracks in their marriage began to appear in 2022. When rumors of Remy Ma dating battle rapper Easy the Block Captain began to surface on social media. Then the speculations intensified as Remy began using her maiden name and was spotted hanging out with Easy on different occasions. The entire drama got so heated that it reportedly led to a physical altercation between Papoose and Easy in June 2023. The whole thing happened when Papoose and Remy attended a Chrome 23 rap battle event, and Pap allegedly confronted Easy for getting too close to Remy at the event. However, moments later, Remy denied the fight took place in a post on X. She wrote, "I'd like to apologize to everyone that was disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. I tried, and can y'all please stop with the Easy and Pap lies? There's no place like Chrome. Right back at it. See y'all in August. #Chrome23. But Remy's X post did little to quiet the breakup rumors trailing her marriage. If anything, her actions in the following months only reinforced the belief that there was really trouble in paradise. Later that year, fans noticed Remy and Easy at an Eagles-Cowboys football game, and the duo were were also spotted at other locations. To make matters worse, Remy had not shared a post of herself with her husband since his birthday in March 2022. This was a far cry from the open display of love Remy and Papoose had served their fans in the early years of their relationship. The breakup rumors eventually took a dramatic turn as both Remy and Papoose decided to expose their dirty secrets on social media. The drama began when Remy took to Instagram on December 11th to post a series of screenshots that featured text messages between Papoose and his alleged new girlfriend, world champion boxer Claressa Shields. In the messages, Shields expressed frustration because Papoose didn't inform her he made it home safely. Remy shared the screenshots with a caption that reads, "Papoose dumb fell asleep on the phone with at Claressa Shields. Laying in my house, he refuses to leave. This supposed to be a world champion boxer, and her scary hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one." Remy continued the onslaught on her Instagram stories, accusing Shields of sponsoring fake stories to paint her in a bad light and also calling her ugly. Moments later, Shields clapped back, responding, "How a woman with 2 boyfriends mad at a man that has a girlfriend? At Remama, if I ain't the only one, why the hell are you tagging me?" In response, Remy clarified that she's a one-boyfriend woman, just as she was a one-husband woman. The fiery exchange between both women went on, and at some point, Shields challenged Remy to a boxing match, but that didn't bring an end to the drama. Papoose also followed up by calling his estranged wife a narcissist, who was only mad because he had finally moved on from her. The Brooklyn rapper also claimed that he asked for a divorce numerous times while accusing Remy of cheating repeatedly. He supported his claims by sharing a photo of Remy cozying up with Eazy during Christmas 2023. Papoose also touched on the altercation between himself and Eazy, claiming that he had knocked out the battle rapper for shaking his hand and then sleeping with his wife. After staying quiet through much of the exchange, the man at the center of all the drama, Eazy, had the final say when he hopped on his Instagram stories to seemingly suggest a rematch. He simply wrote, "Tell Pap to unblock me, I wanna holla at you." We may not have heard the end of this saga, but the next power couple were somehow able to move past their own cheating controversy. But this doesn't make it any less messy. AP9 and Coco Austin rumored affair. Coco Austin and iconic rapper Ice-T have been married for the longest time, and they have mostly steered clear of any scandal throughout that time. Despite Coco's penchant for posting racy photos and content online, the couple has seemingly found a working formula for their relationship that has aided them through the years. However, Coco took things a little too far during a trip to Las Vegas in December 2012. While in Vegas, Coco was scheduled to perform in the burlesque show Peep Show, and Ice-T's noticeable absence during the trip raised a few eyebrows because the couple are usually inseparable. However, what took many by surprise was a picture that surfaced online that captured Coco with her arm around Californian rapper AP9. In another picture, the rapper is shown kissing her cheek and nuzzling his face into her neck. Angered by the photos, Ice subsequently tweeted, "She's made me look and feel like shit." The tweet quickly garnered several reactions, and, seemingly realizing she may have taken things too far, she quickly offered an apology and insisted that nothing transpired between her and AP9. The reality TV star wrote, "Ice is right. The pics I took with this man were in poor taste, and I disrespected my husband, however. The pics were the only thing that happened." Despite Coco's attempt to clear the air, rumors about a possible rift in her marriage began to circulate, and these were quickly followed by reports that the once inseparable couple were heading for divorce. Things got even more complicated when Coco was pictured in February 2013, getting her butt groped by another man who goes by the name Moose Diesel. Coco later clarified that these particular pictures were old and maintained that her marriage with Ice was still intact. Amidst all that drama, rapper AP9 sparked another social media firestorm when he made a controversial statement highlighting infidelity from Coco's end. During his time with King of Nightclubs, he goes,
"I'm gonna say it like this, the truth will be told real soon. Put it like that, the truth will be told. That's all you gotta say.
Right on.
And the guys out there, if your girl's out of pocket, check your..."
During another interview with the radio station KML in March 2013, the rapper revealed that he and Coco enjoyed a week-and-a-half rendezvous in Las Vegas. AP9 revealed that they had during that time, but didn't provide any specifics as to the amount of time that they were intimate. The most shocking part of AP9's tell-all was that he claimed to have talked to Ice about the situation, which meant the rapper-turned-actor already knew about the affair. Interestingly, these revelations came after reps for both Ice and Coco dismissed reports that the duo were getting a divorce. While talking to E! Online, Coco's spokesperson said, "Ice and Coco are doing totally fine. Those papers are fake. They are not addressing rumors or the photos, Coco posing with that rapper, and are moving forward happily." happily. While Coco never directly responded to AP, Nine's slander campaign, she quickly showed that she wasn't fazed. Barely 24 hours after the interview, the curvaceous star shared pictures of herself on her Twitter wearing a body-hugging and extremely short dress that put her huge cleavage and toned legs on display. The couple has since moved on from the cheating scandal, much to the delight of their fans. From here, we move on to the wife who stepped out on her husband while he was in jail. Yo Gotti allegedly slept with Gucci Mane's wife. In 2022, DJ Akademiks sparked controversy when he seemingly let out an industry secret that not many people knew about. During a live stream, the blogger kicked up dust when he addressed Gucci Mane and Keyshia Ka'oir's relationship, claiming that while Gucci was in prison, Keyshia was allegedly sleeping with rapper and music exec Yo Gotti. For ardent followers of the music industry, it is no news that Keyshia and Yo Gotti dated back in the day before she and Gucci decided to make their relationship exclusive. This reportedly was the real reason why Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane had beef. Since then, Gucci and Keyshia have been living their best life and growing as a couple. They even welcomed their first child together, a son named Ice Davis, on December 23, 2020. Things seemed to be perfect with the couple. That was until DJ Akademiks spilled the tea on what was meant to be kept a secret. During the live stream, Akademiks spoke about men now being able to get over a woman's past and mentioned that Gucci had to. While debating the topic with others, Akademiks used Gucci's relationship with Keyshia as a focal point.
If we really talk about Gucci and his wife, a lot of y'all would be like, Gucci's wildin'. Y'all know allegedly Gucci's wife, while he was locked up, slept with Yo Gotti, right? Allegedly. That's why he cussed out Angela Yee out, if y'all noticed.
But Akademiks went on to emphasize that Gucci wasn't a saint either and had been cheating on Keyshia long before she stepped out on him. Akademiks concluded by stating that Gucci didn't let Keyshia's past sins get in the way of recognizing that she was a good girl, and he went on to marry her. In his words,
when she, decided to do her a little bit, allegedly, she might have been with Yo Gotti. Would y'all, like most of y'all demonize any girl that was ever with another rapper that y'all could recognize.
Despite the controversy from the rumored affair, Gucci married his girl. Gucci Mane and Keyshia Ka'oir have been married since 2017 after meeting for the first time on the set of Gucci's 2010 music video, 911 Emergency. Apart from their son, the couple welcomed their second child together, a daughter named Iceland Davis, on February 8, 2023. Just like the birth of their first child, Gucci was the one to make the announcement, writing on Instagram, "So thankful that my baby girl is here and she's so pretty and healthy. February 8th, 23 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Iceland Davis, #Daddy Princess." The couple also have children with previous partners and have managed to keep their blended family happy together and away from the spotlight. However, it hasn't all been rosy all through their time as a couple. The duo have faced their fair share of ups and downs, and Gucci is always the first to admit that he hasn't always been a model partner. In fact, the rapper has been very vocal about the harrowing trials he put his wife through during his time in jail and as a result of his drug use. But through it all, Keyshia chose to stick with him, helping him to become a better version of himself. While fans didn't make much of Gucci Mane's wife allegedly stepping out on him, the next scandal rocked the entertainment world, and fans even made a trend out of the word entanglement. August Alsina's famous entanglement. For many years, rapper turned actor Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith were the Hollywood power couple every young married couple looked up to for motivation, and the admiration wasn't misplaced. After all, they seemed to have everything, from their combined good looks to their successful careers and beautiful family. However, underneath all of the beautiful clothes and fake smiles, their decades-long marriage had been suffering behind the scenes and ran into a rough patch around 2015. That was about the time Jada met and began a romantic relationship with singer August Alsina. At the time, the affair was kept secret, but the kissing on my tattoos would eventually spill the tea on the affair nearly half a decade later. During an interview with the Breakfast Club host Angela Yee in July 2020, Alsina shocked the world when he claimed he had a past relationship with Jada.
I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it.
Alsina also noted that he spoke to Will Smith about the situation and he gave his blessings. Alsina told Yee,
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation. Due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times,
Soon after the interview surfaced online, Jada's rep told Page Six at the time that Alcina's claims were absolutely not true. However, that same month, the Girls Trip actress did a complete U-turn and admitted to the affair during a viral episode of her Red Table Talk show. Jada claimed that she was separated from Will when the entanglement took place. While referring to her 2015 split from Will Smith, Jada said,
"We were over."
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
Will Smith, who joined his wife on that episode of the talk show and looked very uncomfortable, recalled the couple's decision to part ways amid ups and downs. He said,
"We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy."
That episode of Jada's talk show was taken in bad faith by fans, and they slammed Jada as a manipulator who had taken advantage of the love Will had for her. Before long, fans began making memes that mocked the whole situation, and things moved to a different level of clownery when Alcina released a track titled Entanglement in response to Jada's description of their fling. In the track, Alcina sang, "The definition of entanglement is when you tangle in the sheets. Girl, I know that we don't call it a relationship, but you're still with you." The next couple of months were very tough for Will Smith, who was made into a butt of jokes by netizens. Although he and Jada briefly reconciled amid the scandal, Jada later revealed in October 2023 that she and Will had been separated since 2016, but were trying to work on their marriage. From Alcina's big mouth, we move on to another rapper who is noted for having a big mouth as well as an insatiable appetite for getting with other rappers' women. Drake, Mr. Steal Your Girl. When Drake released Take Your Girl featuring Lil Wayne, the rapper certainly wasn't joking. He is one man who has been at the center of the most rap feud that usually has women at the center of it. One of the earliest feuds involving Drake saw him get into a bloody brawl with Chris Brown in 2012. Drake later confirmed during an interview with GQ that the fight was indeed over a woman who many suspect was the Umbrella singer. Drake admitted, "Two rappers fighting over the woman. He's not even a rapper, but still, it's the last way you want your name out there. It distracts from the music, but he's made me the enemy, and that's the way it's gonna stay, I guess." Rihanna and Chris Brown dated on and off again between 2008 to 2013. Then Drake came into the picture around 2009, and that kind of sent him on a warpath with Chris Brown. After years of back and forth that saw the two artists diss themselves on different tracks, the duo eventually buried the hatchet to collaborate on No Guidance. Drake later talked about his decision to make peace with Brown, telling Rap Radar, really at the end of the day, when you kind of step away from it and break it down, you start to feel silly because it's over girl stuff, But obviously that can snowball into real shit, and that's what happened in this situation. But Brown isn't the only rapper Drake has feuded with because of Rihanna. More recently, the God's Plan rapper felt the need to take shots at Rihanna and her current beau ASAP Rocky on his For All the Dogs track, Fear of Heights. Why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be a guile can't ruin me, better him than me, better it's not me. Further into the song, Drake continues the assault on the couple, rapping, "Yeah, and was average with you. Yeah, I'm anti cause I had it with you. And I had way better than you. TBH, yeah, that man, he's still with you. He can't leave you." It didn't take long for ASAP to fire back at Drake, and he did so with ruthless precision on the Kid Cudi song Wow, where he accused Drake of being jealous of the chemistry he shares with Rihanna. ASAP then brutally disses Drake again in the future, and Metro Boomin track titled Show of Hands. In the song, ASAP alleged that he slept with Drake's baby mama, Sophie Brousseau, before he welcomed his first child with her. He rapped, "I swear they the baddest, I just bagged the worst one, in they feelings over women. What, you heard of something? I smashed before you birthed, son. Flacco hit it first, son." Not much has been heard about this feud since then, but no one would be surprised to see Drake take another shot at his famous ex anytime in the future. Away from Drake's infatuation with Rihanna, the rapper has also been caught in a feud with rapper Common over his relationship with tennis star Serena Williams. Common first dated Williams between 2007 and 2010. Along the line, Drake entered the picture as a close friend of Serena Williams in 2010, and before long, he became a regular face at her matches. By 2011, Drake and Williams officially began dating, and the confirmation of their relationship seemingly angered Common, and he drew first blood. While taking aim at Drake on the 2011 track Sweet, Common rhymes, "Singing all around me, man. La la la, you ain't mother Frank Sinatra." In response, Drake took a dig at Common on Stay Schemin', rapping, "It's feeling like rap changed. It was a time it was rugged. Back when if a reached, it was for the weapon. Nowadays, reached just to sell their record. At this point, everyone assumed the root of their beef had something to do with their shared connection to Williams, but it was all speculation. However, 3 years after their initial rift, Common later admitted that Serena Williams moving on to Drake was the reason for his beef with the younger rapper. Common revealed this during a 2014 interview with DJ Vlad, telling the host,
"Unfortunately, the war might have been over a girl, even though at the time I never said that."
While Drake couldn't see past the girl problems, Common believed he was being disrespected too much. In fact, he once saw Drake as an admirable artist and couldn't wrap his head around the rivalry stirred by the younger rapper over his ex. We've come to the end of this exciting episode where rappers went to war over their wives or girlfriends. For more interesting content like this, be sure to click on the card showing on the screen.